Students attending Collège Boréal early Wednesday morning experienced something no one ever hopes to go through. The school was put into a simulated lockdown, a scenario where the school essentially shuts off all access and barricades students and faculty in classrooms after calling police in response to a perceived threat. Today's drill was all part of a learning tool for students in the Police Foundation's program.
It doesn't matter how often you hear about it in the classroom or how often you actually practice it in a confined area, but being put into this scenario where you've got people walking around, you've got people running around, you've got suspects, there's no better way to practice this than actually doing it in this type of scenario.
This isn't the first year Collège Boréal has done a lockdown simulation, but this scenario is rarely the same. This year, students in the Police Foundation's paramedic and social work programs were dealing with two young men who entered the school with handguns and took a student hostage.
Yeah, it was someone hold a gun on my head. It was pretty intense.
But this student knew he would be put in this situation and says Collège Boréal is now one step ahead after doing this simulation.
I think it was a good practice, and I think we should do that often, because I think it's something up to date. It's a big thing. We see a shootout everywhere, and I think we need preparation.
Since this type of incident is now quite prevalent in school settings, his professor agrees this type of drill is necessary as it allows them to evaluate the school's emergency plan.
Our educational system should review their emergency plans, I would say I shouldn't even say periodically, often enough to ensure that our emergency plan is in place to save lives and to prevent injuries. And I think Collège Boréal is really tops in regards to getting this done.
All students and police involved in today's simulation were to wrap up by debriefing and holding workshops. Professor Hogan says they'll review the events from beginning to end to see what can be improved within the emergency plan. Mandy Hargrave, northernlight.ca.